We're on the water. I'm gonna put you guys on the old chesty right here, and we're gonna start fishing. We're gonna catch some bass for sure. I didn't show the whole process. It's a process getting my little boat, so you imagine what we went through. We got this bigger boat out here. We're gonna put in a good day today and try to catch some largemouth bass. So buckle up, hang on, let's do it. All right, boys and girls, it's time to bring out the most controversial reel on a Bass Bonsai at the moment. Ordered the reel, took a month and a half to get it, and it's got a 1/2 gram heavier spool than it's supposed to have. But I got good news, and I'm going to put together a whole video on this thing. Oh boy. But I kind of was trying to talk to the guy, and I think it's the same, the Time and LT Fishing and all them are the same deal. And I guess it wasn't coming across what I wanted him to do, instead of me having to send this whole reel back. Like, he seemed like he didn't have a problem. That's what he wanted me to do, send this back, and he'd send one. And he even mentioned that he took some out of the package and checked them after I told him mine weighed 7.8, not 7.3. And he said that his were averaging 7.4, the few he checked. So they're 0.1 heavier than they're advertised, which it would be, that's actually fine. You know, being a little bit off. But when you're 1/2 gram heavy than your advertised weight on known people like the lighter, you know, light spools, that's too far. So here's what happened. I just went ahead and like, well, I'll just dispute it. So I disputed it, and I told him what I wanted. I was like, do you want to return items? No, partial like refund. So I requested $28 because the new spool is $28.95 or something, free shipping. So I was like, just 28 bucks. That's what I want. I'll just order another spool myself, and I'll be able to fish this now because we only got a few weekends left, and then it's gonna be too cold. I don't want to have to wait on it. So I requested that like one day, and the next day, all this took place like in a day once I started contacting them. Then I already had a refund, and as of today, it's already in my bank. So I got a refund. I'm getting an order. I haven't done it yet. I had a nice bass, Charles. We're coming up to that spot too. So anyway, I've already missed a couple fish. I need to stop talking and worry about all these freaking different reels and baits and just catch them. The plan is, I'm hoping that they get the quality control on the spools figured out probably before I order one. Just as long as I get it by next spring, I'll be good. So we're going to try this reel out and see how it goes.
Requested him to send, you know, check it
right.
you and
send me a good one, and I'll send this one back if he wanted or whatever. Right. Yeah. And that's what I was going to ask him, but I don't think he could understand what I was trying to tell him.
Well, I've learned that on
here, back us up a little bit. Back us up a little bit. You're running this like right across the point.
Huh?
Back us up. You're taking us, there's a fish. You're taking us right on the good honey hole. All right, right there. Stop. Don't just, there you go. Here we go. Right here. I know you shouldn't boat flip fish, but. So we have a wiener. I hadn't even used this rod, and I don't know how long because I was waiting for a good reel that I liked with it. So guess what? Right back to the worm. If it worked and it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't even try to fix it. Just keep throwing that freaking worm. This worm, Charles broke out a delicacy.
Yeah, but this is too heavy for it. There's a fish though.
Charles got a fish.
Put it on the dragon. Change this bait to the dragon.
Need that thing to be straight. Dang, you want to get that thing in? It's a whopper. That fish ran on the...
It's a green sunfish.
Is it?
Yeah.
That thing is...
It's running like, it's fighting like...
No, that's a big bluegill.
It's just a bluegill.
It's just a... Yeah, them bluegill are freaking monsters once they get big. Yeah, look at the size of this bluegill. That is a big bluegill.
Yeah, it is.
On the Mavlos delicacy with Charles's, he loves these black max.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a black max with the spool.
That is a pretty one.
He loves those things. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. But I'm going to catch I'm catching big fish, Charles. I ain't got time for bluegills.
This is a big bluegill.
I ain't got time for bluegills unless this is a bluegill. Oh. Oh man, Charles's bluegill weighs more than my bass. And that ain't no doubt. I guarantee you this bass is a touch longer maybe, but he don't weigh as much as that bluegill. There we go. Whee! Oh. Sorry,
Really?
Charles. If I can throw a little lightweight stuff with my...
Our sprayed grass rugby heads. Oh, there we go.
Charles caught a fish that quick. I'm trying to throw this without throwing it in the water. Oh, Charles has a nice fish, and I have a nice backlight. And you guys don't understand.
The crappie.
Another nice
Look
crappie.
at this crappie.
If you guys have never thrown a right and a left with your same hand, the weight is way different. Look at that huge one. Better weigh it.
Jeez. Yeah, we need to wait on this. And
I'm in the middle of testing.
of length too.
I'm in the middle of testing my new setup out, Charles.
I'm catching fish.
That does look good, my little underspin. Hang on, Charles wants a freaking weight.
No, I don't. You wanted to wait.
Well, it could be your new personal best.
I don't care about crappie.
Hang on. Sure you do. My personal best is about 2 pounds.
Oh yeah?
All right, zeroed out. You got to let it zero out.
Mm-hmm.
How long do they not expect to give you time? There, it finally worked right. 1 pound, then it locked. 1 pound, 4 ounces. That is a freaking big crappie.
Yeah. The thing
You
about
want the
crappie
length?
though is you need length, yeah.
I don't care about length. The ladies I know don't care about length. It's all about, 14.
Inches.
No.
14?
Was the other one 15?
was longer. It was 15.
Huh. Yeah, that one's just bigger, fatter,
Yeah,
full of
big
something.
fat.
Swim off.
Almost a jumper.
Okay, Charles,
All right.
if he's catching crappie, whoa, that setting, where's the max? That setting is not right for that little bait. Crank it up. Crank it up a couple turns. That thing had a backlash working right off the bat. This line's not going to stay on this reel. That's what, this is what Jim had on it. I'm going to use, I like the color. I'll have it on one of my other reels, but not on this one. Charles cuts another one. Little bass. Let's see if I can throw that up in there. And
Because
catch
you're
something.
trying to use that full worm. You got to use a TRD.
No, I'm not.
Sprayed grass.
No, I've got a little crappie jig on.
Oh, okay.
A little underspin.
I took a sprayed grass and cut it down into TRD.
I'm just trying to show the folks at home that why I don't like this, because here's the main reason. See right here, I like to hold my stuff like this. So let's just say I can do that. Now let's just see if I can be able to cast. And it's a possibility. I don't know, I can. I honestly believe if you got real good bearings, if they're putting in good bearings, that other stuff, the minute difference it'll make. First of all, whoa, I got a fish. That little sucker was on it.
I think the main thing would just be super lightweight.
Right. It's only going to help if you're that guy that's just trying to push the limits and wanting to.
Yeah.
But for what we're doing, even that, like, because you see what I throw. The test I do is a 1.5, that little crank like we use at the little creeks and stuff.
Right, and that's what
That's the smallest I go.
The,
I'm talking about something that you use and continually use. That sucker ate that worm, and how I did not hook him. Charles, I'm struggling today. Take me back to my boat. I cannot set the hook in your boat. It's my feet placement. It's the aluminum. It's my freaking muck boots on aluminum or something, because I watched that bass took the whole worm in his mouth.
yeah.
Like I saw him, I saw his mouth open, and I saw no worm. I set the hook, guess what?
Nothing.
Bloop! No fish. Like, how did... I wanted to show you guys, in case the footage don't make it. I got them in green, but I finally tracked these down at Everhart's. I think that when I looked, they had them back at Tackle Warehouse, but I just hadn't made an order through Tackle Warehouse yet, because you know the deal. Tackle Warehouse, I think it's $50 and it's free ship. I'm sitting there digging through the bag and it's falling apart. But I got black and I think that's black and green. And no, it doesn't really matter.
Man, I got the biggest fish of the day.
Oh boy, let me see him. Here, bring that over here. Folks at home want to see that. Look. Oh!
Look at what you did. Dang it.
Don't worry. He'll make it. Get him, Charles.
You're the one that cut him loose. You should chase him.
I'm doing one of your quick releases.
Whatever.
That's how you release them before they ever get to the boat.
Yeah. That's because I don't have to chase
That's your
him
new
around
little...
the bottom of the boat.
Is that the crankbait you just bought?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Charles those don't work. He didn't listen. Told you all they did is catch little fish. That's why I got him. I got a decent bass. I wasn't even recording. We were just talking about how Purple Haze working or not. That's a good chunk.
Yeah, not bad.
Look at that freaking bass. 1.5 pounds. Should I boat flip him? This is 10-pound test, so we're going to do this. I have not checked out the actual limitations of that solid tip of the Tatula. I try not to boat flip these guys. I just grab the line. Look at that. What do you guys think? I guess I need a pick of this. I don't know where to take the pick because I got all my stuff. But the Tatula rod with my new LingL, it's legit, boys and girls. Caught the biggest bass so far for me. Look at all this trash. Let's see if we got a jumper. Yeah. It's a splasher. Well, here's the thing. I come across this rod and the guy's that like sells them out of his house kind of thing. It was new, but you can't get this Tatula anymore. They've switched brands.
Okay.
You've seen them. Let's try to get a nice fish catch on camera, the whole cast and all. Well, I think you're right where my fish came from, right in there somewhere.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying right out.
Oh yeah, it should be holding some stuff.
It should be.
And it makes sense. When we were here last week, I got another one. Charles, I told you, you're right on top of them. Whoa! Jesus. You're on top of big ones too.
There's one.
Charles, good luck. Good luck with your, look at Charles' little rod.
Look at it.
I'm gonna boat flip this one. I've got regular rod, basically like a, look at that little, there's a difference in playing. Mine's probably a little bit bigger than Charles, but his probably felt 5 times as big as mine. Little 1.5 pounds. Charles and his little, we're onto a batch of them. We probably will get into, I'm not even sure what Charles was using. Little spinner.
Crappie, underspin crappie.
Little underspin, yeah.
And it's kind of a purple, that's why
We are on them. This is
that you beeping or is...
Yeah, this is the point in the show where I call us on fire normally. Let's see. It's blowing us all over. I don't know how far that branch goes down, but I'm going to throw right beside it. I got one. I did the evil sin and, ooh, that may be nicer. Yep, I did it again. I cast and, oh, that is a bigger. Got bigger, Charles. Purple Haze. Whoa. Whoa. You guys hear that drag? Got bigger. That's the one we're here for. Oh, that is a giant. That's like 3.5 or 4. He's gonna jump, Charles. I already seen him. I don't care. He ain't my personal best. Let's let him try to get loose. I'm not boat flipping. Charles is running the boat full speed. Look out. I got him. Get over here. Get over here, you fat turd. Woo! Look at that. I'm gonna give this one a kiss. Mwah. Actually, I need a pic of me holding this one. I'll be right back. All right, got a pic. Charles is trying to steal my spot. We gotta hurry up and let the old girl loose. Look how fast he's got this boat going, trying to get to my spot. You gonna jump? Oh, that's close to a jump. We're gonna count it. All right, Charles. You guys notice anything different? Charles is beside my spot and I'm back on the other end. He moved us. That's okay. Told you guys, sometimes I don't know. And it probably doesn't make a bit of difference, but sometimes I just like, okay, I've been tossing one, then I'll switch to the other. But that 1-2 punch with this freaking purple haze and that spray grass, now that is close, but it's a little off from where I was. But we're gonna try. I didn't even weigh that fish. What do you think it weighed? I was guessing 3. It was 3. There's another fish. There's another big one. Oh my God, no, I'm just playing. It's a nice bass, a little one. Oh, Charles would have pooped himself if it had been another one that big. Right in that same spot though. That was a female. Look at the male coming out all like, are you picking on my girls? Shut up. Nice chunk, no need to get a pick or a weight on that little dude. Wow, did you see that dive, Charles? Just like an Olympic style. The other ones have been belly flopping. That dude was like, whoop. Okay, so we're on him, Charles. You got one? Charles got a snake.